No, thank you. Thank you for that view, Sonia.
Sonia, thank you.
Aren't you coming?
Oh, I will be soon. Don't you worry about that.
His name is Gojira.
We've got a big problem. I've lost my fake cigarette. What am I supposed to smoke now? I mean, it's been with me since the beginning, and I don't know what to do. At any rate, we're in Joe Dunn's apartment, and it hasn't been checked yet, apparently, according to Sonia, but I think some shifty shit's going down because it was locked from the inside. So you tell me. If you have been enjoying this, do myself a favour, hit that like button down below. But now, it's time for you to sit back, relax, enjoy the smooth stylings of Detective Godzilla. Let's get this one underway. As I said, still very curious that it was locked from the inside, but we're going to check it out. Hopefully we can find some things that point to what's going on. The life of Harry Bradwick, father of baseball. That's a clue. Okay, and we've collected ourselves a collector card early too. And yes, I'm aware I've missed plenty of them along the way. I can go back in my own time and find them. It's alright, it's okay. That's not what we're worried about right now. We're worried about putting an end to this case.
It's hard to believe that a pair of boxing fists could play something like this.
That's
Although
right.
I'm sure he had the
Joe
lungs
Dunn's
for it.
a connoisseur
Looks like
of the
Dunn had already begun
saxophone.
to move his things.
Someone recently broke into Dunn's gym as
Dunn?
well, so it's very
Thorpe?
prudent that we try to tie some things together
Norby,
now.
And these two. They look familiar.
Oh, hang on a minute. There was a lizard in that photo. And if I'm not mistaken, we bumped into a lizard who was pretending to be a doctor earlier on in the game. So maybe that photo right there of Dunn and his mates while he was in the army, maybe this is like a conspiracy amongst that group. It's not that far-fetched, really.
Ready-made meals on airplane trays in front of the TV. Who would have thought we'd end up eating like this? Dunn died 4 days ago, and that lettuce still looks okay.
So there's food in the fridge that still seems perfectly fine.
Sardines.
Oh!
For a few hours.
Hang on a minute. A recently opened can of sardines, and back at Dunn's gym, there was a tissue that smelt strong of sardines. So
Now I see how Dunn bought the apartment.
whoever broke
he was
into
going to
Dunn's
share
gym
with Mary. This place has
has
to
either
be
broken
empty
in
2
here
weeks
or
for
has
the
been
new owners.
secretly
I
staying
wonder if
here the
Sonia
entire
knows about
time.
this.
Which now raises my suspicions about Sonia Dunn. Let's see if we can't make any deductions. We can obviously tie the sardines at the gym to here. That would have to be the only deduction we can make right now, right? There it is.
It's pretty clear that the burglar came by the house before heading to the gym, which means he probably didn't find what he was looking for in here.
The smelly gym burglar didn't find what he was looking for at Dunn's place. Obviously not.
Elaine. I think that was Dunn's wife's name, according to Jake.
Anything in here
Wow.
worth noting?
Could Dunn really afford such luxuries? Or did he only want to impress Mary?
It's another collector card. Starting to rack them up. Do myself a favour, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't really thrown anything over to you guys at all throughout this playthrough. Very keen to find out, for those of you who have been watching this from start to finish, who are you suspecting to be the murderer at this point in time? Without watching ahead or looking at who the killer is, completely blind, based off of what we found out together, comment section down below, let me know who you think is guilty. Or at least tied to the case. I've got no idea. Frank Cassidy's starting to look a little bit more guilty, especially with what went down at that poker game in the last episode.
Is this how he got in?
Okay, that makes sense. So whoever's been staying here got in through the window, kept the door locked so nobody could come in.
You still looked at her every morning, so many years later, with a new love? Maybe we don't need to forget. Maybe pain just transforms into, I don't know, something.
Pain never goes away, you just learn to deal with it a little bit better. Take it from me, because I know me some pain. My dear Mary, I bring you to this rooftop, the place where... My dear Mary, I bring you to this rooftop where our love was born. My dear Mary, I bring you to this rooftop where the love I feel for you was born to give you this ring at... Oh, okay, he's writing out his proposal.
This is too private.
He was trying to plan his proposal out before he got his words out. He must not be too much of a poetic man. For the world's best dad on Father's Day. Well, he still definitely loves Sonia, that's for sure. Wouldn't keep that around nonetheless.
Another empty closet.
Okay, I believe there's only one room we haven't checked yet. That's this room over here. Could be Sonia's childhood room, maybe?
Could this be the origin of Sonia's interest in business management?
She's got herself an abacus. True story, one of the first gifts my son ever got was an abacus. It's good to get the kids learning early.
One of the very few teen idols who only got better with age. What's this doing here?
Spano's glove in Sonia Dunn's room. Okay. God, I've got an itchy nose.
No matter how hard I look, I'm not getting anywhere. I need to talk with Sonia.
It's like my spider senses are tingling. Every time something's about to go down, I get an itch. But that's Dunn's house fully checked out, guys. We found out a little bit. We found out he was selling his house. Or the apartment. And then we found this.
It brings back... I don't know.
Bad memories?
Bad memories?
A pessimist, are we? It's like remembering the last day of summer. Scenes full of joy, picturesque landscapes, and yet the light is faint and the air is still. The calm before the storm.
I know the feeling. Because
Blacksad
Blacksad was in the army as
I
well. We're going to
figured
play
that
along.
much. I can see it in your eyes. We met in the army. We were all professional athletes. They called us the Olympic Five.
We can
Was
just work
Dunn
our way.
already
Let's just start with
boxing?
Joe.
Yes, he was. I had already seen him fight before I even met him. He was as humble in the ring as he was in life. He'd always let his rivals take the initiative. I remember how he barely dodged the blows. If you didn't look at his feet, it seemed like he wasn't even moving. And the footwork, pure dancing. You could almost hear the music. The song would play until his opponent was exhausted. Then came the drum roll, followed by Dunn's victory by KO.
Some people do say boxing is an art. Adrian! Hey, yo, Adrian, can you give me my my paintbrush and my easel? I'm gonna go do some boxing. Cause, you know, I'm Rocky Sylvester Stallone. Surely you fucking get it, right? Adrian!
I had just signed with the Milestones. I hadn't even played my first game, but people said I had a bright future ahead of me.
And you did.
And you did. The cop at the hospital sure seemed happy.
One of the
to be
most
proud owner
decorated
of a Tim
football players in
Thorpe
this game's
autograph.
universe, I believe.
Who would have thought that I'd end up becoming Tim Iron Legs Thorpe?
What happened?
I fought the Nazis for 2 years, up there in the sky, over Europe. And I never set foot in a field hospital. 3 years later, I crossed the street without looking. And look at me now.
It's just a roll of the dice sometimes when it comes to shit like that.
Who's the guy on the left?
Ah, Viktor Sukovsky, the athlete. You've probably heard of his medals.
Hey, isn't that Craig Spano? The guy on the Morley's billboards?
Yes, indeed. Our captain. He was the oldest, after all.
He was
and
a
star
baseball
of the
player.
New York Warriors.
It was his glove in Sonia's room.
He was an orphan, you know. But he loved the sport so much that he said baseball was his family.
Who's the guy on the right?
Angus Mitchell, our combat medic, and a doctor with the New York Warriors, which is how he met Spanow. It was Spanow who got him assigned to our platoon.
What happened to all of them?
Zukovsky died the same day they injured Dunn. Dunn received an honorable discharge and came home. He quit boxing and opened his gym. Mitchell was redeployed to a field hospital. Spano and I continued in the same unit, but nothing was ever the same. You see what I meant with the last day of summer. And after the war, well, who the hell cares?
I do.
Let's go with
What
Spano
happened to
first.
Spano?
Well, you've seen the billboards. He made it big time. When I was forced to retire, I got him some advertising deals. That's how I founded this agency.
Good to be getting
But
this
then
backstory out.
Something happened to him. He became sullen. He fell out of shape, and slowly but surely lost touch with reality. He withdrew from public life and broke off our friendship. Haven't heard from him in, 3 years? And believe me, I've tried to contact him.
What happened
Tell
to
me about
Mitchell
Mitchell.
after the war?
Mitchell? Who knows?
Because I've got a feeling
We
he
lost
was the
touch.
guy posing as
I
a
hope he's
doctor
doing
in the
well.
hospital when Bobby Yale was in there. Makes a lot of sense now.
You think Spano might have been involved in Dunn's death?
Spano? No way. He and Dunn were always... Well, Spano's changed so much that it's hard to say.
I think I saw Mitchell not too long ago, but I can't remember where.
Seriously?
I'm telling you, Blacksad, it was
Please
him
try
at the
to
hospital.
remember. I'd love to hear from him again.
I'll do my best.
Allow me to double your wage. You have to find the murderer. Maybe Dunn stayed in touch with Mitchell or Spano. Maybe even with both. But he never told me anything. Maybe Sonia knows.
I doubt it. But that's not the only question I've got for her. May I?
Maybe Dunn's old army friends are working together. See, we're just running around in one big fucking circle right now.
Yes?
Sonia,
No, she's not here. Who's calling?
where is she?
This is Detective Zero calling. Who the fuck's answering? Sonia's sitting on the edge of that building a little bit too close there. She thinking about jumping? No! No, don't do it!
I'm a virgin.
Please don't.
Have you ever wished you'd never been born?
What?
All the time. We
I
know
live with
Blacksad's
that
got a troubled
constant
past, so...
Then we're both in the same boat. First time was right after moving to New York. I hated my mother. She was the reason we moved from the countryside and the smell of freshly mowed grass to this dirty city and the smell of medicine. Her medicine. The second time was after she died. I hated myself for having hated her before, for not having loved her enough. The third time was when my father shut himself off. I hated him for that. For abandoning me. For giving in to the booze. Now he's dead, so... take a guess.
You realize how much you loved him.
You've realized just how much you really loved him.
I guess so. But that's not the worst of it. The problem is I don't know how to live without hating him. Over the last few years, everything I've done was meant to push my father far away. To avoid being like him. To avoid making his same mistakes. Without him, I just don't know who I am. And you
He's
won't
holding
even
himself
let me
accountable
hate
for a
Bobby,
lot.
which might actually help me.
He doesn't deserve
Bobby
your hate.
Hale is innocent. He doesn't deserve your hate.
Don't you think I know that? I need someone to blame. Without that someone, I have only myself to hate.
I'll find the person who did this, Sonia.
I'll find
promise.
the person who did this. I promise.
Let me have my doubts. Although, you've already come so far. I'm sorry I haven't been a little more grateful.
In any case, you shouldn't hate yourself. You are... No, you have such good qualities.
Smart and kind.
You're as smart as you are kind.
I don't want to hit
That's
on
what
her
my
while
father
she's like
used
on the
to say.
brink.
Why would you think that?
You try too hard to hide the latter. But I'm a detective.
Anyway, can we just drop the subject?
I feel she wouldn't have taken
Did you
it all
go to
too
my
well if I
father's
said she was
apartment?
beautiful.
Yes, the thief went there before coming to the gym, which leads me to believe he didn't find what he was looking for.
And what was he looking for?
That's what I intend to find out, with your help.
He had great taste in music,
dad had
though.
great taste
That
in music.
saxophone.
You think? Let me guess. The same taste you have, right?
Exactly.
You don't know how happy that makes me.
The war picture.
I found a picture taken during the war.
The Olympic
I think
Five.
we'll leave her room till last.
Did you meet any of them, besides your father and uncle?
Well, Uncle Tim actually isn't my uncle.
No?
He and my father loved each other like brothers. Did he tell you that he saved his life?
Who saved who? Who are we going to go with here? Thorpe saved
Thorpe
him.
saved your father?
They were flying over Brittany in a 3-unit fighter plane. Zukovsky was the pilot, my father was the co-pilot, and my uncle manned the machine gun. Suddenly, enemy fire killed Zukovsky and injured my father, which is why he never boxed again. My uncle jumped out of the gun turret, ran to the cockpit, and managed to pilot the plane to safety. Oh, the times my father told me that story. And now...
Well, you still got your uncle.
You still have your uncle.
Yes, I guess you're right. Maybe he can also save me.
Family's deeper than blood, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you ever meet Spano? What can you tell me about him?
I think I saw him once, but I was just a little girl. I think my uncle turned him into a star. It was a long time ago.
I found a baseball glove with Spano's autograph in your room.
Oh, I've never seen it. My father must have put it there, although I don't remember him having a signed glove.
Did you ever meet Mitchell, the doctor?
Mitchell? The lizard? No, never. Why?
Oh, nothing. I think I've seen him somewhere.
I've told you where we've fucking seen him already.
I saw your old room.
That's embarrassing. Stop, or I'll end up hating you.
You couldn't hate me. I like Frank.
I'm also a fan of Frank Papalia.
Oh, yeah, the poster. I only liked him because my father thought he was too modern.
You know, good old
But
Frank
I'm glad we
Papalia.
agree. I thought you shared my father's taste in music.
Who the fuck's Frank Papalia? The Abacus.
Did the abacus inspire you to dabble in finances?
The most useful gift anybody has ever given me.
Who gave it to her? Her Uncle Tim, maybe? Maybe her dad. I don't know. Let's go with
A
Tim.
gift from your Uncle Tim?
He used to say that in this day and age, a woman should know how to count. My father didn't agree, but he didn't oppose it either.
We're doing well with
People
this
thought he
detective
was a
thing.
liberal because of his attitude towards racial issues. But at home, things were different.
There's a music box you
It's
still
odd
kept.
that there are practically no toys or memories of your childhood in the room, except for a small music box.
That box? It might just be my last happy memory. It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here.
I'm digging this. Like some old school
I love
comic
reading
book stuff
stories
going on.
about
Like, I've
powers.
already pointed out a few times that Blacksad is based off of a graphic novel, but
So my father
good to
drew
see,
a treasure map
like,
for me.
visually,
I searched
things
the
like this
whole
go down.
house, one clue at a
I
time.
find it incredibly appealing.
It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing. X marks the spot, so I dug to find my treasure. I loved the music it played, the ballerina, and the little secret compartment. Oh, the secrets I kept in there.
I think it's the first time I heard you call your father Daddy.
Really?
A little bit of flirty going on. Oh, are you cold? Here we go. Can we get the snuggle going on?
Are you cold?
A little. Maybe I should go.
Maybe we should just cuddle a little bit. I've still got some questions for you though, Sonia. You can't go anywhere.
Wait, I still have a couple of questions for you.
Dunn sold his apartment.
Your father sold his apartment.
Time to drop that
The new
bombshell.
owners move in 2 weeks.
What?
I'm sorry. I think he used the money to buy a new place with Mary Purnell. You'll have to talk to her sooner or later.
Can't keep shutting
Yes.
her out.
I guess I owe it to my father in spite of it all.
That's it. You can go now.
Well,
We can go
I
cuddle.
think you've already answered all my questions.
It's about time. I thought you were waiting for me to freeze out here.
I can name a number of things we can do
Anyway.
to keep warm, if you know what I'm saying.
Thanks for the company.
No, thank you. Thank you for that view, Sonia.
Sonia, thank you.
Aren't you coming?
Oh, I will be soon. Don't you worry about that. Look, guys, I'm no
I knew I
furry,
was
okay?
looking at a
Calm
solution,
down.
But what exactly needed solving?
What needs solving? Dunn's place, there's a picture of a tree painted by his wife. And Dunn hid the music box under the swing tree.
Maybe Dunn used the same hiding place once more.
Maybe. I feel like we're finally starting to get some... Oh. Okay, it's not an elephant. It looks like an anteater. I think this is
I'll
the
never
same bastard who
understand
jumped
why
me
detectives
before.
and criminals bust you while they fight each other in the picture. What
Come
a
here to
waste
finish
of
the
breath,
job, huh?
Focus and energy.
You big-nosed fuck. Oh, Sonia just clocked him a good one. What are you gonna do about that? Oh, shit, okay, the good old bitch slap. Keeping the pimp hand strong. Dodge that.
It's not the lack of credibility in the screenplay that bothers me. Plus, it's actually pretty handy.
Good thing Blacksad knows how to throw down, handle
When a crook
himself.
talks to you in the middle of a fight, you know you're up against a rookie.
Move, bitch! probably shouldn't
And
help
if he
him, but
doesn't
I'm
even
going
say,
to.
Help me, please.
Should I just let him go? Ah! Psych! Get wrecked! He would have survived that, surely. He deserves worse. Him and his big fuck.
What did they say?
Nothing serious. I lost another one of my 9 lives. Oh, this hurts.
Got many left?
I'm in the red. He hasn't woken up yet?
Nope. We're gonna be here a while. Vulpine, 7 letters.
7 letters, cunning.
Cunning?
C-U-N-N-I-N-G. It fits. I hope it doesn't throw anything off.
I mean, I'm no good at crosswords, but, you gotta roll the dice sometimes. Right? Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This is where this episode is going to come to a close. Looks like we're finally going to get somewhere. That is the same guy who's jumped me in the past, so he's come back for seconds. Maybe we can interrogate him a little bit. Kind of, take advantage of the fact that he's a little bit loopy on that medication, kind of like we did with Bobby Yale. If you have been enjoying this, go ahead and hit that like button down below. It goes a long way to supporting the channel, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all that support. And if you happen to be new to the channel, and you enjoy the type of content that I'm throwing down, hit that subscribe button down below. Pledge your allegiance to the God Zero Nation by doing so. Go on. You know you want to. Hit that bell icon as well to get notified every single time something brand new goes down on the channel. And if you drop the description of the video down, not only will you find the Blacksad playlist, so you can go catch up on any episodes you might have missed along the way, you will also find links to my social media accounts. If you don't follow me on those yet, go ahead and do so. It'd be hugely appreciated. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.